But there's this image that Jesus gives us of this door being shut, and that there are people on the inside who are trusting Jesus and who are welcomed in to his plan and to his kingdom and to his presence. And then there are people on the outside who, for whatever reason, have refused to be a part of what Jesus wants to do in them, and they're on the outside. And if you look at where the older brother is in this story, he's outside the door. He's outside the door. Don't let unforgiveness and self-righteousness, don't let legalism keep you out, because grace is inviting all of us in. And how that works is, I have to believe. If I believe in grace, if I'm saved by grace, I have to believe in a grace that is big enough to rescue everyone. I have to believe in a grace that is big enough to save the younger brother, because if grace is not big enough to save the younger brother, then grace is not big enough to save me. And this is where the older brother was struggling. This is where Jesus got into. You ever kind of felt a little uncomfortable reading that phrase about where Jesus says, if you don't forgive, then you will not be forgiven? And you're like, doesn't that sound like kind of like works? You know, and aren't we saved by grace? What Jesus is saying, it's not like a transaction. Like if you don't give enough forgiveness in your life, then you won't be forgiven. What Jesus is saying is, if you don't understand my grace to the point where you're able to forgive, then you don't understand my grace to the point where it's able to help you. And that's where the older brother is. He's not outside because he's a jerk, because the younger brother was a jerk too. He's outside because he doesn't get grace.